Ever wondered why understanding the rules and regulations for driving with a HAZMAT endorsement is so crucial? Well, not only does it keep our roads safer, but it also helps drivers avoid serious penalties, including the loss of their commercial driver's license, or CDL. For those who aren't familiar, a HAZMAT endorsement is required for drivers who transport hazardous materials. This endorsement doesn't come easy, though. It requires submitting fingerprints and undergoing a background check. But what could lead to a driver being denied or losing their HAZMAT endorsement? Here's a quick rundown. Firstly, if a driver is not a lawful permanent resident of the United States, they can be denied this endorsement. The same goes for those who renounce their United States citizenship. Being wanted or under indictment for certain felonies is another reason. A conviction, whether in military or civilian court, for certain felonies can lead to disqualification as well. If a driver has been adjudicated as a mental defective or committed to a mental institution, they will lose their HAZMAT endorsement. Lastly, if the Transportation Security Administration deems a driver to pose a security threat, they will not be allowed to drive with a HAZMAT endorsement. It's also important to note that the background check procedures can vary from state to state or jurisdiction to jurisdiction. But that's not all. Traffic violations in a personal vehicle can also lead to disqualification from operating a commercial motor vehicle. Thanks to the Motor Carrier Safety Improvement Act of 1999, if a CDL holder is convicted of certain types of moving violations in their personal vehicle, they will lose their CDL driving privilege. This includes instances where their driving privilege to operate their personal vehicle is revoked, canceled, or suspended due to violations of traffic, excluding parking violations. Alcohol violations, controlled substance violations, and felonies are taken seriously. If a driver's personal vehicle license is revoked, canceled, or suspended due to any of these violations, they will lose their CDL for 1 year. A second alcohol conviction leads to a lifetime loss of the CDL. And if you're thinking a revoked, canceled, or suspended license to operate a personal vehicle will allow you to obtain a hardship license to operate a commercial motor vehicle, think again. That's not an option. To sum up, drivers need to be aware of the disqualification reasons for a HAZMAT endorsement. These include not being a lawful permanent resident, being wanted or under indictment for certain felonies, having certain felony convictions, being adjudicated as a mental defective, and posing a security threat. Traffic violations in a personal vehicle, especially those related to alcohol, controlled substances, and felonies, can also lead to disqualification. Stay informed, stay safe, and keep our roads safer.